So the next step is, after the petals have been made with the flowers, is to make some leaves to go with the orchid. So I've taken a 30cm piece of slightly thicker wire, 28 or 24, 22 or 24 is the best size, and then we create a leaf shape for the orchid. Now we can either wrap it around something or just free form, which I'm going to do, and twist that round to make the leaf shape. It's slightly thicker wire. I use a pair of tweezers just to squeeze the ends together. Now we're going to create the leaf shape for the orchid, and then mould it into a shape. Bearing in mind we've got a small tin of dip, and we need to make sure that goes into the tin. So we end up something like that. Once it's dipped, it'll end up something like that. So we need to put some veins in for the leaf. To do that, after you've got your basic shape, take a small thin piece of wire, a 30.3mm, and then just put some veining in. Let's see how we do this. One central piece. I normally start on the slight edge first and then wrap round. Try to fix it into place. You start forming it like that together, and you just wrap the wire to the right position for the next vein of the leaf. 2 or 3 wraps round, and pull down to meet at the bottom again. A couple of turns round to lock it into place. And keep doing that until your leaf is formed. So once you've wrapped your wire around to create the veins of the leaf, then I tend to take a little bit of the floristry tape just to tidy up the wires at the end. That creates your leaf shape with your veining, and now we're ready to dip. So for this one I use, again, the Resin Dip Chartreuse I'm using, which will create a nice green colour for the leaves for the orchid. This is a bit awkward because the shape of the leaf and the size of the leaf with a small tin takes a little bit of manipulation in order to get the leaf done. So you might just need to mould the leaf into shape to be able to squeeze in. This is how we dip. Squeeze in. It's not quite enough of the tin, so I get a little lolly stick and just move some of the resin dip up to those wires. Eventually you manage to get the film in between each of those wires, and that's quite a lot of residue that will drip off. And you see this one, you have to go in again in order to get a nice film between those wires and just let the excess run off. And that will create your leaf shape with the resin dip. And you make probably slightly different sizes, probably about five or seven, a nice odd number of them will go around the base for your orchid. So once you've made your leaves, I'll put them to one side. I've made some buds. Now I've used a little bit of air dried clay onto a wire to create a bud shape. And again, it's the same dipping process. I'm using the green again, and just dip into that to create a nice green coloured bud. Take the excess off. To create some buds. So again, depends how many of those you want. 3, 6, 9, whatever. Made in the same way. A little bit of air dry clay onto a wire and then dipped.